Hello students, today I am starting exercise 13.3 and this exercise is based on the Bayes theorem, and this is the important theorem of the probability, one of the important theorem of the probability. I am starting with sum number 1. It is written here, an urn contains 5 red and 5 black ball. 5 red ball, 5 black ball. A ball is drawn at random and its color is noted and it is returned to the urn. One ball is drawn and its color is noted and then it is again returned in the urn. Urn means container. Moreover, two additional balls of the color drawn are put in the urn and then a ball is drawn at random. What is the probability that the second ball is red color? See, you can understand this concept like this, that there is an urn and it contains 5 red and 5 black balls. Suppose a ball is drawn and we found that this ball is of red color. Then in the urn, two additional ball will be drawn. So now the red color ball will be 7 and black ball will be 5. Then a ball is drawn and this ball is red. So the first condition is that the first ball is red and the second ball is red. Second is that suppose the first ball is drawn is black. Then the red ball will be 5 and the black ball will be 5 plus 2. And then a ball is drawn and this ball must be the red, because it is given in the question that the second ball is red. That probability we have to find. Now look here, what is the probability of red ball here? 5 by 10. What is the probability of black ball here? 5 by 10. Now what is the probability of red ball here? 7 by 12. And what is the probability of red ball here? 5 by 12. So our answer is this into this plus this into this, because here it is and here it is or. So what is the required answer? It is 1 by 2 into 7 by 12 plus 1 by 2 into 5 by 12. We start like this. Say E1 is the red ball in the first row. So what is PE1? PE1 is 5 by 10 or 1 by 2. Or the black ball in the first row, that is 1 by 2. Now P red E1 means the first is E1, that is the red ball, and then red ball. So the answer is 7 by 12. Or P red when the first ball was black, that is 5 by 12. So what is the required probability? The required probability is 1 by 2 into 7 by 12 and 1 by 2 into 5 by 12. So the answer is 7 by 24 plus 5 by 24. So answer is 12 by 24. So answer is 1 by 2. So the probability is 1 by 2. I hope this sum is clear to you now. Yes, this is the problem from the Bayes theorem. It is a true problem from the Bayes theorem. The first problem was a mixing of multiplication theorem, conditional probability, and it is dependent event. Now you see this one. A bag contains 4 red and 4 black balls, and the second bag contains 2 red and 6 black balls. One of the bag is selected and a ball is drawn and it was found to be a red ball. Find the probability that the ball is drawn from the first bag. Now you see, when we do this experiment, the first is a bag will be selected. So PE1 is 1 by 2 and PE2 is also 1 by 2, because there are two bags. Now PAE1. PAE1 means the red ball when the first bag is selected. So answer will be 4 by 8 or it is 1 by 2. And PAE2, when the second bag is selected, then what will be the probability of red ball? That is 2 by 8, it is 1 by 4. Means the probability is more in the case of the first bag. Now, it is known that the ball which was drawn is red color. We have to find out that that particular ball is drawn from the first bag. The event has already occurred. So here the formula for Bayes theorem is P E1 oblique A. Means the red ball is already there. Now we have to find out that it is from the first bag. That is the formula here. So the formula will be, please see, P E1 dot P AE1 plus P E2 dot P AE2. This is the total probability of red ball, and from this, because we want to know from the first bag, so this part we write at the top. This part we write at the top. So what is the required answer? Please see this now. The required answer is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 upon 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 or 1 by 2 into 1 by 4. This will be the answer for this particular sum. So if you calculate, the best part is this 1 by 2, 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 is already cancelled. So here the fast method is 1 by 2 upon. It is 1 by 2 and 1 by 4 is 3 by 4. So answer is 1 by 2 and 4 by 3. So the final answer is 2 by 3. How it is cancelled? This 1 by 2, 1 by 2 you take common, and this 1 by 2 cancelled. So half upon, and this will happen in all, because PE1, PE1, PE2. This part we have taken common, and here in this P E1 and E2 they are equal, that's why this part we have taken common. So in this way the answer is 2 by 3. That is, if the red ball is drawn, then the probability of drawing the red ball from the first bag is 2 by 3, and from the second bag naturally it will be 1 minus 2 by 3, that is 1 by 3. Yes students, now I am taking problem number 4, and it is, in answering a question on a multiple choice test, a student either know the answer or he guesses the answer. Let 3 by 4 be the probability that he know the answer. So 3 by 4 is the probability that he know the answer. Definitely 1 by 4 will be the probability that he is guessing the answer. It means 70% question, 75% question he knows, and 25% question he just guess. Now, what is the probability of getting the answer correct when he know the answer? Definitely it is 1. And it is told here that when a student is guessing, the probability is 1 by 4. Maybe that there are 4 choice, and if we select any one, then the chances is 25% for getting the answer correct. Now it is told here that what is the probability that student knew the answer? Means this part will be at the top. So by the formula of probability, it is E1 oblique A. The answer is already correct. Now we have to find that it is from that particular question which he know the answer. So here it is P E1 dot AE1 upon PE1 dot PAE1 plus PE2 dot PA oblique E2. This is the format for this. Now the probability is 3 by 4 into 1 upon 3 by 4 into 1 and 1 by 4 into 1 by 4. Please see this now. This is the final step and the important step. The numerator will be definitely 3 by 4. The denominator is 3 by 4 plus 1 by 16. So if you simplify it further, I hope it is not required to explain you, but still I am explaining you. If you take the LCM of the denominator, then the LCM is 16. So it is 12 plus 1, 3 by 4, 16 by 30. So the final answer is, it is 12 by 30. So the probability that his answer is correct and he knows the answer, that is 12 by 30. That is the typical format of the problem of Bayes theorem, that is E1, E2, A1, A2. And this format will be used in all the sums. If there are 3 events, then E1, E2, E3. Similarly, AE1, AE2, AE3. So in this way, you will find that in all the sums there is a typical pattern of answering a sum. Thank you.